What up, everyone? It's your girl Nhandi here, and you're tuned in to Wonderful Radio, Episode 8.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Silly Girl Carmen. We are back with episode 8, and I'm so excited to bring on Nhandi, who is all the way in Los Angeles right now. How are you?
I'm doing just fantabulous. I'm great. I don't even know if that's a word, but
It
I'm
looks
doing
like
amazing.
with the sun on you, you look comfortable.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of the Cali weather we got going on.
Of course. So I'm so excited because this has kind of come full circle. I met Nhandi at Charivari Detroit originally back in I want to say 2016 or even earlier. I can't remember.
Oh, it was much earlier. I think I was I was definitely at least, I think I was 10. It's 9 or 10. So it was a while ago.
Yeah, so I have a picture, so maybe I'll throw that in there, but because it was so cute. But yeah, that's incredible to see. Obviously, I heard of you and got to learn about you then, and now come full circle, you're actually kind of onto a new journey, even deeper, and you're doing production now, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Nice. So can you tell us about your evolution from just DJ to producing, kind of what were the ins and outs, or how did that come about, learning that?
Yeah, absolutely. So, really my journey as a producer, I actually did not know that it was going to become a journey. I didn't even know I was going to be my passion. And I didn't know that I was going to evolve from being a DJ into doing that. And it's quite ironic that I didn't know that because a lot of producers really start out as DJs. So, but for me, I kind of just, my love for music started out paying attention to producers, and I kind of had that exposure to what being a producer looks like, and then I became a DJ and was like, oh well, then I guess this is it for me. I guess it's gonna be DJing and nothing else. But I didn't realize that DJing has actually helped me become. It's helped me with my music theory. It's helped me with just knowing what creates a hit, or knowing how to create a song that that will want people or one DJ to play. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I kind of just I started off at 9, becoming a DJ. I've been DJing now for 10 years now.
Nice.
So it's I have that experience under my belt, and it's crazy to say because I'm only 18. I'll be 18 this month.
Amazing.
But I started out at 8, 9, and I became a DJ. Went to Scratch Academy, learned how to do it there. Rest in peace to Jam Master Jay. And that just became my love, and I started producing when I was a freshman in high school, which was about 4 years ago. I recently just graduated, so 4 years ago, and yeah, and then ever since then I had a mentor named Prime Maximus. He's worked with Swizz Beatz. He's worked with the likes of many professional artists. So shout out to Prime. And yeah, I've just been producing ever since, and DJing simultaneously, and it's been great.
Nice. That's super dope to hear that, and congrats to you for graduating, and
oh, thank you.
This whole evolution, to still be so young, and I'm sure I remember when I was 18, which sounds ridiculous, I kind of was oh, I'm already grown, but you're so ahead of the game right now, so that's awesome.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So another question would be, what would be advice for someone who feels they have a passion to learn music, production or DJing? What would be some jumping in advice?
I'd say some good jumping in advice would be try to find your own sound and not mimic or copy others, because I think sometimes that can hinder you from being able to show your fullest potential in the studio or on the turntables or whatever you want to do in music. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of things with something that kind of stumped me from growing as a producer in the beginning is that I wanted to sound like everybody else, and I kind of had to learn that um, that isn't gonna that isn't gonna help me grow, or that isn't gonna help me flourish into uh the music prodigy that I want to be. You know what I mean? So it's really just about um Jesus. I live right by a motorcycle dealership, so it's uh
All
um
good.
no, but I think really just find your own sound, you know what I mean, and don't judge yourself. Like, because I used to do that a lot too. I used to judge myself and compare and judge, and just I would try to be like, oh, I want this to sound like Metro Boomin, or I want this to sound like whatever, whoever, and it just wasn't gonna work. You know what I mean? Because that's their own sound.
Right.
So I would just say, just trust your own sound. Even when you feel like you want to give up, just keep trusting it, and eventually it will flourish when you keep working on your craft.
Very, very good advice, because I can definitely attest to going through similar things with creative, anything. And it's like, you really got to get out your own way and try something new and kind of.
Absolutely.
That's good. So who would be a dream? It could be a DJ or a producer that you'd want to either tag with, or a producer that you'd want to collaborate with in the studio.
I have 3 producers in mind.
Okay.
It would be a dream to work with. One being Quincy Jones, because that man, that's just self-explanatory what that man has done and how he's contributed to the sound of music. It's absolutely, this man is like living history, literally. So Quincy Jones, I would want to work with him, and my 2 other producers I want to work with in my lifetime would be Pharrell and Timbaland. They've paved like this. I think what I like about Timbaland and Pharrell is that when you hear a song that's produced by Tim or Pharrell, you know it's them. Like, they don't even have to have a producer tag. You just know, like, you listen to the song or you listen to the melody, and like, oh yeah, Tim had to produce that, or Pharrell had to produce that.
Right.
And I just like that they stand, like, their sound stands out, and they know how to make it stand out. And it's like they don't follow the norm of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like, Tim, he's reinvented himself. Pharrell has reinvented himself in so many ways, and they're very different in how they create their music, and I think I would want to work with them. So
yeah, no, those are definitely fire like dream collaborators. I've definitely always been a particularly fan of Pharrell and Timberland.
Yeah,
that's like a no-brainer. So I'm gonna wrap it up with actually one more question. It's been really good having you on here, and you've already given us some good stuff here.
Sweet.
If you were not paving a way in music and with your production, what are some other interests or passions that you feel like you'd really be pushing towards, or building right now?
You know what? And I'm gonna give COVID some credit, because COVID has made me appreciate cooking so much. Like, I thought I was already a really good cook, like, or just I thought I knew how to throw it down in the kitchen. But now, like, I don't even know, like, it's therapeutic for me. Like, I don't know what it is with cooking, like being in the kitchen and cleaning the kitchen, everything, just me being in the kitchen is so therapeutic for me. So I think, honestly, like, I feel like I probably would work to be a chef or something like that. I don't know, or this, I don't know.
That's
something
awesome.
having to do with culinary arts. I would definitely love to do.
That sounds amazing. Yeah.
I might even want to be. I probably would be like a what are those people that like Anthony Bourdain, where they go around the world and they like try food and they like critique food or something like that.
Right.
I think I would definitely have that role. I think I would definitely do that.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I would totally take up on that, and I'm probably gonna end up doing that anyways, but in my lifetime. But that is what I would do for like as much time as I spent DJing and producing. I would divert that to cooking and food.
Dedicated to the foods.
Absolutely.
No, I can agree with that one as well. Definitely cooking and exploring new recipes has been fun, since the
Yeah,
lockdown in spite of everything. So that's really cool. And yeah, I'm sure I was gonna say you'll probably get your, you can create that for yourself very soon. If you
absolutely.
want to dive into food, of course. So thank you so much for coming on here. We really appreciate it. And I can't wait for everyone to hear your mix for Wonderful Radio.
Oh yes, I had such a fun time creating it. So I hope everyone who listens to it will enjoy it because I was definitely in my room like getting it in.
Okay, good. Well, we hope to talk to you again soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye.